Hi guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. So just yesterday we had a very special day, solar eclipse, new moon, 1st May. So today we have a post here in the group which is about walk-ins, and someone was asking some of the members, hey, what about the walk-ins? Do you have some information? So who am I? I'm Gaia TV. I'm the admin of the Arcturian group. I'm a healer, I'm a seer, I'm a multidimensional being. Hi Melissa, hi Anne, so cool. Hi Joanna. Okay, walk-in is going on for many years. So I do call myself a soul whisperer. No, I'm not God, but maybe I'm a goddess for sure, because I get so many mails every day from strangers telling me I appeared in their dreams, they saw me, they saw my past lives, me being a queen or whatsoever, and I'm thinking, okay, I mean, there's some truth to it for sure, but in this life, I'm a healer, I'm a seer, and to be honest, I'm so tired of all those rumors and what's going on in the world, and I'm looking at people and I don't know what's happening to the world out there. They call it, what is it called? Kali Yoga. It's like we're in the last end of jumping into a new dimension, which is already happening. Okay, what is a walk-in? People, when they talk about walk-ins, what does it mean? It means you come to this earth, you have chosen a body and a family to be born, okay? But then all of a sudden, while you're being alive, you choose to die without actually dying. It means your soul is leaving the body and another soul is entering your body. To be honest, I don't resonate with this crap at all. Why? I know that for a fact, and many healers out there who are like hidden and not out there in the public eye and seen, they all say when, and I have seen it energetically, I do this work when I do starseed activation, and I really always want you to encourage yourself. Work on your psychic abilities, not taking any substances or drugs, just naturally be psychic. You're starseed, you can use it, use your gifts, okay? So when we are a soul, first of all, we are all connected, we all come from source, right? So there's no new soul, there's no other soul. It's like, yes, we are unique, but we are all soul fragments and soul parts. So if we choose to be Arcturian or from Venus or Lyra or from wherever, those frequencies are very high, and for us to incarnate on Earth, we have to lower our vibration, which is very scientific, which is like, just go through it, what I'm saying and talking right now, and just sleep over it and think about it, okay? And connect with it and feel in your heart what I'm saying, if it's true or not. Not with your head, with your heart. You can even put your hands on your heart and just feel what I'm saying, if it's right or wrong or whatever. You will feel it. It doesn't matter if you can understand it or not. Here on Earth, we cannot understand everything what's happening, okay? But we can feel the truth. Hi Hanuman, hi Lisa, hi Joanna. So when we incarnate, being a starseed from other places, other dimensions, into this reality, we get rid of very high frequent soul parts, because otherwise we cannot incarnate here in this dense reality, okay? Because Earth is quite dense, we have duality here. So that's why it's sometimes very exhausting having a body, and we feel like a stranger having a body. Hi Dustin. So we incarnate, and the high frequent soul parts which belong to us, yeah, which belong to source, which are connecting us, are somewhere in different astral realms in the atmosphere of Earth, which we also, that's why we have the crystalline grid around Earth and on Earth, okay, in the ley lines and also in the atmosphere. The Earth frequency is rising. That means we heal old dense energies which we have created to be dense. It's like let's say we're incarnating into a family where there was sexual abuse, which keeps our frequency low so that we can actually incarnate. It's not our problem or pattern, it's actually more ancestral. So when we heal, we are releasing and transforming it on earth for our ancestor lineage, and therefore we are creating space within us because it's releasing out of our cell memory. We're having space, and therefore we're bringing back in high frequency soul parts which just belong to us, which are our unique gifts and psychic abilities and whatsoever. So what happens is sometimes when an old part of us dies, okay, now I'm talking about walk-ins. Now, if an old part of us dies, which was never us, which was ancestral, so that we could incarnate, it was just a tool, a medium for us to slide into this reality, to be born here so that we can help shift from 3D to 5D on this planet. Then the soul part, which is already us, which was never someone else or something else or another soul, is just coming back into our body. So a walk-in is not a total stranger soul or energy or some new something. It's just something which was already there but which was cut off so that we could incarnate it. So, okay, I really hope I'm explaining it so that you can understand. So what happened is, again I'm repeating, we incarnate into our body and we have something called karma, which is actually more from our ancestor lineage, more from this human reality. And when we heal, when something new happens, when the earth shifts in the frequency, this old dense energy which was in us, which we thought is us, is actually healing and transforming and releasing. So it gets out of our system, it transforms, and then there's actually space within us that this soul part, which is already us, can come back into our body. So something, our identity, which we thought is us, was ancestral, which was never us, is healed, is gone, died, and our soul is coming back, one soul fragment coming back into us, and we think, oh, this is a new soul. It's not a new soul, it's just being you, it's just your very high conscious level, which has space in your body now. It was actually suppressed. So for me, a walk-in doesn't exist because I had something like this it's also kind of a Kundalini awakening, it's all connected. So when 2009, when I went from India to Nigeria and I went back to Germany, and in 2010 in April, it's just last month, 12 years ago, I had something, they said it was meningitis, brain fever, but for me it was like a huge initiation. My nervous system, it was a huge Kundalini awakening. My nervous system was really, really sensitive, and I couldn't walk for almost a year. And I was very dizzy, and I was lying in bed for I think almost 2 months in darkness, and I couldn't bear any light, nor TV, nor sound, nor noise. It was crazy. I was crying. It was very, very intense. Everything, someone tried to touch me, it was hurting. My body was reacting. I was so sensitive, but my psychic abilities, they just went up the roof. So after this 1 year, I was able to see, to smell, to feel things way more intense than I did before. I'm born psychic, but it was like a huge soul part of me came back to me while an old part of me died while I was in the hospital, okay? So it was in a way a walk-in, but it was not a stranger soul. It was just my high soul part, a part of me coming back in, which was very old, very ancient from past lives, that my psychic abilities could just be more expressed. This is all what happened. And yes, I felt like a stranger. I felt everything is new, but at the same time, it was something old coming back to me. And just because your brain sometimes can't digest it or can't just realize it or cannot grab it, it doesn't mean... I know Dolores Cannon spoke about it, but to be honest, Dolores Cannon, and I admire her work. I never read much because I believe in my source. I believe in my soul. My soul is connected to my heart, and the heart is the gateway to the universe, to source. So what we do is, if our heart is in alignment with ourselves and our heart is open, our soul communicates through our heart in our body through us, okay? So it's most important that you connect with your source, with yourself, through your heart space. And that's also, I will talk about this in another video, that Dolores Cannon got her information from starseeds, having hypnosis with them, but she didn't get the information through herself, okay? And this is something I don't like, because the people who went through hypnosis actually can tap into their own knowledge, but she got the knowledge through people, not from her higher selves and guides, okay? She worked with people. What we do is we work with ourselves, we get the information through ourselves, okay? Someone messaged me yesterday saying, so Agatha, where do you get your information from? I said, I get it from source, through myself, through my soul, from my heart. And he said, yeah, but sometimes you need an answer from other people. I was like, no, I need help sometimes from other people who help me heal something which is low vibrational within me, but I always know what it is which I need to heal within myself, because my soul talks to me. So yes, there are books out there, there are people out there, they have information, but please always do your research and ask yourself, how do they get the information? Even one of those guys, I have gotten his name from Gaia TV, and all of those people, mostly men, they get the information from psychic people, they are not their own information, and I don't like it, I don't support it. So I will always delete any comments about Gaia TV here on this group, because I want you to be in your own power. I want you to remember who you are, and I want you to remember that there has to be a balance between male and female within yourself and around yourself. So any institution which is just led by females in a way that they use their knowledge, but they don't show the females on screen, not because I'm a woman, just because I notice there's something off. The whole world is run by men, but what about the women who has the knowledge and who are connecting? This is not right, I'm sorry. There are very few female spiritual people out there which are really recognized. I love to work with men. There are some amazing men out there, but not if they take the knowledge and use them for themselves. I know some people from Gaia TV, personal, and I know how they work, and I don't appreciate that. Very simple. So for me, a walk-in doesn't exist because we have soul fragment parts already in the atmosphere, which they come back to us when there are certain incidents that they can come back in and something old goes. So yeah. Maybe this is intense, maybe this is something you want to hear, maybe not, but maybe it did help you. And I always want you to encourage yourself to be the best version of yourself, to trust yourself, to connect with your soul and your heart, because you have everything, you are everything you need to be, and trust yourself. This is like why all this chaos being created here on this planet. I'm tired of it. Sometimes I just feel I don't want to be here, which I totally understand, but I'm here for a reason, because this planet is beautiful. But our duty is to bring the high frequent soul energy into our body here on this planet, not to escape, so that we can raise the energy of this planet. This is why we are here. And how can we do it? The moment we help each other and connect with each other, and we are creating love for each other within ourselves. This is how we raise the vibration. It's sometimes so frustrating, but that's what it is. Every day is a new day. Every day the sun is going to rise, and it's up to you what you're going to choose every day when you wake up. But I do need your information, helps me stay understood so much more. Yeah, it takes me sometimes a lot of courage to talk about it. Makes me cry, makes me sometimes really sad. Don't fall into all this weird trap of books and information which just creates a lot of confusion within yourself. things can be so simple, and the most simple things are the biggest information which helps you to move forward. Hello, my dear. Enjoy this love video. Thank you so much. Live, me too. Thank you so much, guys. So if you have questions, I will talk more about Gaia TV and this other guy who wrote books. And did you know, I will talk about the people who wrote books because I really know about it, like Deepak Chopra. He's very, very world famous. Do you guys know, do you actually know that he got famous because of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi? He did TM, which the Beatles made Maharishi Mahesh Yogi very famous. And Deepak Chopra doesn't talk about it. Why doesn't he talk about it? That where he got his knowledge from, why he got so famous? Because of transcendental meditation. But if you watch the movie David Wants to Fly, he will tell you the truth about transcendental meditation, which is run only by dudes, again, which I don't like. There has to be a balance, okay? And transcendental meditation makes a lot of money now selling mantras to people and creating initiations. Please watch the movie David Wants to Fly. You will get a lot of knowledge and insights. I grew up with that. My foster family did transcendental meditation 1977, and people think they can buy the enlightenment. You cannot buy enlightenment. It comes from wisdom out of your heart space when you're in alignment with your body, mind and soul. You cannot buy enlightenment. Absolute crap and bullshit. You cannot buy a mantra because it's just materialistic and they just make a lot of money. Even Oshoi, he works with a lot of sexual energy. I have clients, people being attached to his energy. He made a lot of money. Yes, it's good to create wealth and abundance, but how much do you need? Do you need 5 or 10 Rolls Royce in your park? No, you can give it, sell it or whatever, share it with people. Knowledge, money, material stuff is there. It's here for you to be shared and used by everyone. Okay, this is seriously, I mean, yeah, I can make a lot of money. People sometimes say, Agatha, you're making lots of money. No, I make the money to travel, to go to places so that I can share this energy of certain places with all of you. And yes, people should pay money because you can materialize money, because money is energy. You can be rich so that you have everything you need, but I don't have a fancy house. I don't own a Ferrari because I don't like Ferraris. I don't want it. To be honest, I don't need it. But what I need and want is to travel comfortably so that I have my home, that I feel good and healthy, so that I can help you, but in a healthy, natural way. So please look at the people who write the books. Feel the frequency. Don't just read it and just take everything for granted. Look into it. Look into the history of the people. Okay? Please do that. There's so much knowledge out there for you to be discovered, not just to read in a book. Wow, thank you. I had an appointment with all well-known astrologer last year, and he mentioned looking into the type of meditation. Something felt odd within my body. Yes, it's a huge hype, and Maharishi Mahesh Yogi doesn't live anymore. I will do an extra. I was actually talking about walk-ins, so sorry. I will do a live stream on that, okay? And I will mention certain names. So he died. He's not there anymore. You watch the movie David Wants to Fly. I grew up with that. They made a lot of money just with herbs, which in India you buy them for 10 euros. In Germany they pay more than 200 euros, which is ridiculous. Yes, there's tax and whatever, but come on, guys and girls. And then I was always, they had a TV channel, they had like so much information, which is amazing. I swear, they had amazing books. I learned a lot, but the intention behind it, look at the intention behind it. And even Gaia TV, look at the intention behind something and look at the people, the aura. There is some like Illuminati knowledge. People talk about it, but why don't you? You know, people say, if you look at it, if it's in your face, that's how they hide it. It's just in your face. Yeah, that's me today talking about it. I had to do it. Yeah, thank you for clarifying the walk-ins. I also feel like these fragments that come back to us doesn't always manifest in us. Exactly, it's just something you have forgotten. That's how it works. When you incarnate, you don't forget because of all. Yes, there are some layers about that you forget, but it's not karma or sin that you forgot. It was just the dense energy on earth that you had to do it. It was you chose to keep the high frequency soul parts in the atmosphere till the time is right and it can come back to you, so that you do remember. And earth is helping us doing it by raising the frequency, okay? So earth is helping us. And you forgot who you are, not because of some bad evil thing. It was just the dense frequency and energy. I never forgot who I am, because I guess it was my destiny. It was not easy, trust me, it was not, but it gets easier because now the whole world is waking up. But there's so much information out there, which is also crazy right now, which is trust yourself, trust yourself, trust yourself, listen to yourself, trust your heart, feel yourself, okay? That's all I can say. Thank you. I've had a similar story about what you experienced. Was super ill, seen and felt soul shift. Thanks for sharing, always so heartfelt one. Yes, you might get really sick, and that's when people say sickness is transformation, because your body is clearing and cleansing something old so that it can die and go. This is shadow work. A part in you dies which never belonged to you, which was ancestral, so that what is really you can be integrated and be embraced. I feel like the layers of old energy need to be shed to get to your natural. Yes, exactly, that's what it is. I had the same experience last year. Amazing. It's not easy. It's really not easy, but once you go through it, that's when you understand how everything works, and that's when you remember who you are. I love you guys so much. I will also I will download this video. You can do that because it's a private group, because I want to keep it safe. My moderators are most amazing people. I could not do it without them. They're just amazing. And I will put it on my YouTube channel, Aurena International, and then you can share it with other people. Okay, I talk to you soon, guys. Bye.